You guys, what's going on? My name is Klaus, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of Let's Fix That Rush. And I have been so very desperate for some Elixir. It is one of the hardest things on the planet to find as a rushed account, and I'm in desperate need of getting this loot, guys. So I've got 7.2 million Elixir right now. I'm dropping goblins like flies on this base, just trying to grab some of that Elixir, getting in there into the collectors and the mines, but mainly, you know, grabbing town halls on the outside down here in the Silver League, and it has been a mega struggle to get the loot. And sorry about the green screen problem there. I'm not sure what's going on, but anyway, so the king and the queen are in the base. We grabbed all the elixir the base had to offer, 131,000 elixir. That's how desperate it's been down here trying to fix this rushed base. But if I go into my base, I've got 7.3 million elixir, and if I collect the remaining couple 100,000, I have maxed my elixir storage, which is fantastic news, because if I go into my laboratory, my max level 7 barbarians are going to be done in just under 2 hours, and I will be starting my archers level 7. It's a 14-day upgrade, guys. It's 7.5 million elixir, just a tad under our maximum. I've got my elixir storage, my, you know, the fourth one that you get at Town Hall 10 or 9 or whatever. It is, it's going to max right now. So, yeah, we're cutting it close, you know, but because I am actually on a very tight schedule today, I'm gonna gem the last few hours of this time. It's only 29 gems, and it's worth it to show you guys the archer upgrade. So guys, we now have max barbarians. So let me go in, quick train my goblins. I've been using mass goblins because it's only 20,000 elixir per raid, and the profit margin is just that much better. But I will be starting the archers next, just for the queen ability that's coming up. But let me show you guys the barbarians. We'll go in, and you guys can see full max barbarians, which is completely amazing. I am so excited to have max barch, and then I'll start on goblins. I will start maxing goblins after that. But today, the main focus is spending 7,500,000 elixir. It took me 4 boosts to get this, by the way. If we go in and look at my attack log, here's a really good one, 345,000 against Leo. But look, 131,000, below that's 84, 170, 99, 46, 159,000, 103, 108, 164,000. That is the kind of stuff that I'm having to deal with this rush base. It's been rough, guys, but you know, I like I said, I boosted 4 times to max my elixir storage. I find the occasional 300,000 dead Town Hall 10 and just spam my goblins all over the place and grab it. Like I said, this goblin army only costs 20,000 elixir. That is a ton of profit, guys. A ton. 325,000 elixir profit. The percentage profit is over 10 times, or like over, I think, 8 or 9 times. I can't math live on camera. You guys know that. Klaus math. Anyway, so we need to start this upgrade in the laboratory right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video, do some more farming. We'll come back. We're going to do some farming. I don't know what kind yet, so you probably already know because the thumbnail and stuff has been made. I make the thumbnails and stuff after the video is recorded, by the way. So if this ends up being an hour barch and chill, or hour goblin chill, or whatever it ends up being, you guys know, and I'll find out next time I film for this. But anyway, guys, so let's start this 7.5 million elixir upgrade right now. It's 14 days, and I'm hoping that here in a couple of days, because as you can see, I've got my elixir collector, my elixir and gold storage upgrading. So in 2 days, I'm hoping to be able to put down a few army camps with some extra elixir that I get, and you guys will see that in this video. So right now, the focus is these archers, guys. Level 7, 7.5 million elixir, 14 days, in 3, 2, 1, bam! Alright. Oh, that hurt my soul. That was like 120 gems of boosting. Oh, man. Now, I know that in my treasury, I have more loot. So, there we go. I've got 248,000 elixir. We're starting from scratch again. Okay. Well, That's okay. Hang your head for a second and then get back up and fight. That's what we do. So 14 days until we have max archers, and then the next thing will be the goblins. 4.5 million elixir would be much better to find, by the way, than 7.5 million. And then after the goblins, we'll focus on the giants, and then hopefully by then we'll have the queen upgraded. Oh, by the way, I've got 32,000 dark elixir. I can actually upgrade the queen next time I have a builder. So I'm gonna cut the video, skip a few days ahead, and hopefully by then I've got a little bit more loot. I've got some builders, and we can do some raids. So I'll be back with you guys in just a second. And we are back, guys. It has been a few days, and I did a little bit of barching, and then I decided, you know what? Let's try a new attack strategy. Let's try the mass goblin. And the reason for that was because whenever I was doing my barching, it was costing me, you know, roughly 50-60,000 elixir per attack, and I wasn't getting that much loot, and so my profit margin was terrible. And so I decided, you know what, let's try a cheaper army. Let's try something that will only cost us 20,000 elixir, and this is the army, guys, the mass goblin. And as you can see, it is not a 3-star strategy. It's not even a 1-star strategy in most cases. Just got lucky and found a base with an outside town hall in the silver leagues. And guys, I have been struggling so hard to find loot, but with this 20,000 elixir army, we're able to grab loot like nothing. I mean, it's really nice to not have to hit a huge base in order to find some loot. Now with this replay, we were able to get 225,000 elixir, and it only costs us 20,000 elixir because each goblin only costs 100 elixir. So 100 times 200 is 20,000, and so the profit margin was about 205,000 elixir, which was absolutely beautiful. But let me show you my attack log, guys. And yeah, it's 10 days ago that or not 10 days. I've got 10 days left, so it's been, I think, was that a 12-day upgrade or a 14-day upgrade? I don't remember, but the archer is, oh, it's a 14-day upgrade. Okay, cool. So it's been 4 days since I last recorded. Had Thanksgiving, really just took it easy, but if you go into the attack log, I mean, look at this, 43,000, 84, 111, 219. That one's good. We'll watch that one here in a second. 182, but nothing any higher than about 225,000 elixir. The profit, like I said, it's difficult to find profit. Here's a pretty good dead Town Hall 10 base, and like I said, I'm down in Silver Leagues. I'm not considering my trophy counts at all. I am finding dead bases. I am boosting barracks, and it's just been a grind. It takes roughly, it gets you maybe about 2 million elixir per boost. And sometimes it's more depending on the day, depending on the time of day. So, you know, with this base, we're able to get in there, get a lot of loot. And there was actually quite a bit of gold in this base, and a pretty good amount of elixir. But we grabbed that dark elixir out of there and actually was able to save some goblins, which, I'm all for, because the less goblins you use, the more profit you get, which is awesome. So guys, 219,000 elixir, we got about 200,000, but you guys saw the attack log. It is difficult and slow getting loot. I mean, there's a 43,000 elixir. I mean, you really have to be very, I don't want to say desperate, but you have to just attack bases you think you can hit with these goblins. And as you can see, I've got some gold. I got 5.7 million gold, which is not bad. And I've got myself about 2.25 million elixir. So I've got a goblin army training up right now. I've got 10 minutes before it's done, so I'm willing to wait for that. You know what, I might actually, let's wait. The queen's awake. Let's go snipe a few town halls and talk about this whole rushing experience. There's likely not going to be anything in this town hall because there's nothing in the storages, so let me find another one. If you're going to be sniping town halls, guys, you want to find a base with some loot that's in the storages, because the loot that's in the storages, not the collectors and mines, that's what reflects what loot is in the town hall. So, you know, if you're going to be, like I said, if you're going to be sniping town halls, you want to actually get some loot for it. And like in this case, all of the loot is likely going to be in the collectors and mines, but we'll go ahead and snipe this one just to show you guys what I mean. So we're gonna snipe this town hall. We're gonna gain a few trophies. The trophies don't matter, but this is kind of a cheap and quick way to grab some loot while you're waiting on your army to train up. And I'm gonna do my last attack live for you guys to show you guys searching. And also, you guys know I've been using Barch. I've got max barbarians now. My archers are upgrading to max. Look at that. We didn't gain any loot besides just the loot bonus, 3% loot bonus. So, ooh, but the star bonus was nice. There we go. Very nice. So You guys know, I mean, I did a 1 hour Barch and Chill episode last week, and that was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed it. Not last week, but a while back. But it was a 1 hour unedited Barch episode. Now I'm using these masked goblins, and I feel like it's giving me better results than the Barch just because the loot bonus, I mean, not the loot bonus, the cost, like the loot cost is so much lower. So I want you guys to let me know in the comments if you want to see a 1 hour Goblin Chill, hashtag Goblin Chill. And if you do, I will do one soon. I'm just kind of feeling out what you guys like here. Okay, here's a Town Hall 11 we can snipe with our heroes here, and we'll see if we get any loot. There's really not any loot in the base. I'm hitting a lot of these, or finding a lot of these dead bases with low-level collectors and mines down here, and it's really hurting our chances of getting some loot. But the good news is that over time I've been able to accumulate some dark elixir, and we're going to be able to put down our queen to level 3 today, so that's really exciting. And I almost bought the Black Friday special. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was like $10, and you get $10 worth of gems and then 125,000 dark elixir. I almost pulled the trigger on that, and then I looked and it was gone. So I guess I missed out on the chance to get all that dark elixir, which would have really helped. But unfortunately, we weren't able to get it. But anyway, it's a grind, guys. Dark elixir farming, any kind of farming with a rushed base is difficult, as was explained in multiple previous episodes. But if this is your first episode, rushing your base without upgrading your troops and your heroes is difficult because it gives you a loot penalty. If you're a Town Hall 10 attacking a Town Hall 9, you get a loot penalty, and you get an extreme loot penalty if you're attacking a Town Hall 8. So the lower the Town Hall level is in comparison to yours will decrease the amount of loot you have access to, which is really tough, especially because if you do rush, then you have like Town Hall 8 level troops and you're a Town Hall 10, you can't hit Town Hall 10s effectively because you'll lose the attack. So rushing is difficult to deal with, and that's what we're doing here. We've made some headway. I've got my Barch nearly maxed. I've got 10 days before I've got max Barch. I will be upgrading Goblins next. And that'll just really feed into this mass goblin army that I've been using. It's great, it's awesome, as long as you hit the right kind of bases. Obviously, if the loot is behind the walls, the goblins are not very good, but if you bring a handful of wall breakers, that can help. And if you feel like it, you can actually train up some spells, and you can use like the jump spell, or you can use the quad quake or whatever to break yourself into a few walls and get some loot on the inside of the bases. But in general, what I've been doing is using just straight up goblin and hitting the right kind of bases. That's what I've been aiming for, and it's pretty good. Now, hey, check it out, guys. This is a Town Hall 8, and I would like to grab most of this. Most of the elixir is actually on the outside of the base. So I'm going to drop my king to do some tanking. We'll get the queen to take out the elixir, and then I'm going to spam my goblins. Now, I know I've got a incomplete army, so I might not be able to grab all this loot, but because it was spread out all over the place, let's see if we can grab some of this elixir. The queen is grabbing that elixir out of the collector, and hopefully we can get her to turn around and come after this elixir in this collector here. But everything is dead now, and the queen is about to... Oh, she got one shot on the dark elixir drill and died. So 101,000 elixir, minus the 20, we get about 80,000 elixir profit, and it actually only cost us about 14,000 because we didn't have a full goblin army. So, you know, this is the struggle up here in the rushed life. The rushed life is so bad. But anyway, I'm gonna keep on pressing, guys. I'm gonna keep on pressing on. We're gonna have ourselves some more upgrades in a future video, but for now I'm going to call it. If you guys want to see that 1 hour Goblin Chill, let me know. Actually, let me play one more. Did I get any dark elixir in any attacks? Here's one against an Eastern player. It's a Town Hall 8, and I essentially just sent in all of my goblins to try to get the core, like the outside, and then I'll try to get them into the core to get all of the loot out of the storages, because there is quite a bit of loot in the storages. Now, we grabbed about 400 dark elixir, which is really good for a goblin attack, especially a rushed goblin attack. These are level 5 goblins. I believe that's Town Hall 8 level goblin. So if we can if we can upgrade these goblins a little bit more, that would be nice. But guys, it has been a struggle. I do not recommend rushing at all. If you're going to refrain from upgrading your base, I recommend that you definitely prioritize your laboratory. Like I've said, I maxed out my barbarians, my archers are going to max, and then I'll be upgrading my goblins, and then probably my giants after that. So that's my plan. But in general, we need to say, don't rush your base. I think we made that very, very clear in the first few episodes of this series. If you rush your base, you have a hard time, and it's not worth it, guys. It's just not worth it. So don't do it. Please don't do it. But now let's spend some of this loot. I got 4 builders, and I've got 5.8 million plus. Let's collect this 100,000 golden elixir out of the treasury. I think the most significant upgrade we can do on the base right now is the army camps. We have 4 army camps and 2 upgrades each. The first 4 will cost 2.25 million elixir, and then the second 4, which would be numbers 5 through 8, would be 6.75 million elixir, I believe. So those are going to be difficult, but the army camp upgrades significantly increase your offensive ability, which is how you recover a rushed base. If I go into my what is this, progress base, you can see that I have now maxed out all of my collectors and my storages, and I've just got a lot of work to do on the base, guys. The next big gold upgrade I need to do is the clan castle, but I don't have enough gold for that, and I really want to pour some gold into walls today. So I think, like I said, the thing we need to do is the army camps. It's a 5-day upgrade, 2.25 million elixir, which does take about an hour to farm up, maybe even more depending on the time of day. So we'll go ahead and start with that. That's 2.25 million elixir down the toilet. Now we need to upgrade the queen. So that's 25,000 dark elixir. It's a 1-day upgrade, and now she is down going to level 3. We got 2 builders left, and we've got just a little under 6 million gold. So what would be the best way to spend this gold, guys? I think upgrading Teslas is always a good thing, but the walls, guys, the walls are definitely the biggest weak point in the base with pink walls. We gotta upgrade them, but let's do a cheap gold upgrade. So the cheapest gold upgrade right now is the Archer Tower. That's 20,000 gold. And then we're gonna spend the rest on the walls and then put another 20,000 gold Archer Tower down. So that means we've got 5.88 million gold to spend on walls. So let's see how much this would be. That's 7.4. That's a little too much. So we'll take away one of them and we'll look. 5 million gold. All right, that's awesome. That's a lot of walls, guys. 5 million at 200,000 each. What is that? Like, that's a lot. I mean, yeah, that's a lot. Let's just do it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh, that's a lot of gold, guys. Oh, that was a ton of gold. Oh, man. All right, so we got about 3 more that we can do. Let's go ahead and drop all of our gold right here. And, oh, we can do 1 more. Awesome. All right, we'll put that down, and then we will put down another Archer Tower just to work on our defense a little bit. I'm okay with upgrading a few defenses because we're getting destroyed on defense, and that is unacceptable. Now, the next big push I'm going to be making, and it's going to be like this for a very long time. If you've been around since episode 1 of this Rush to Max or this Let's Fix That Rush series, you guys know that upgrading the heroes is second most highest priority behind the laboratory, and so we need roughly 7,000 dark elixir to upgrade the king. The queen will wake up in 24 hours, and she will cost 27,500 dark elixir to upgrade to level 4. And then, of course, our elixir upgrades. We do need to get this dark elixir storage upgraded soon because our maximum is only 60,000. We definitely need to upgrade that several times. It's just getting the elixir. Prioritizing your elixir is difficult. So we'll get that and all the dark elixir drills upgraded. We got another upgrade with our spell factory still. Oh my goodness. And then obviously all the barracks, dark spell factory, etc. And then all the traps and the defenses with gold as well as the walls. We've got so much work to do on the base. We're going to be around for a very, very long time. Now, for the final order of business in this series, guys, is the last episode I directed you guys toward my Twitter, and I said that we're going to be changing the name on this account based on what is shown on Twitter. So I'm going to take a snapshot of that poll that I took, and I'm going to put it on the screen right up there, and it's going to show you guys that the majority of you guys felt that the name Archimedes, which was the one that I really liked, was the best choice. I love the name Archimedes. I think it's just got a bold, it's got a strong feel to it, and hopefully one day this is our epic engineered Town Hall 10 account that destroys everybody in war. And, you know, it's got like max walls and stuff, but that'll be a long time from now. So I think Archimedes is a wonderful name. And if we click the gears and we go to change name, we get to change our name one time. And so by popular demand, and I had some people that recommended some really awesome names, and I felt like Archimedes still was the best. I also had several people, some that I'm close to, recommend that I leave it, Chunkhammer. But it's time to make a change and make this account our own. You know, we did inherit this account from a friend. So it's time to put our stamp of individuality on this account and change the name. Capital A. Oh man, I can't spell. Archimedes. Now, Archimedes is a historical figure. I can't even tell you what he did right now. I think he was like a physician, not a physician, like a physics guy, or maybe like a philosopher. I feel like I'm being very dumb right now because I don't know who Archimedes is, but I'm sure some of y'all don't either. So let us know who Archimedes is in the comments, and let's get this thing going. This guy was definitely either Roman or Greek, that's for sure. So anyway, continue. Boom! Oh, I gotta rename. I gotta put it in again. What is this? Oh, I gotta, just in case I can't spell it or what. Archimedes. There we go, and boom! Are you sure you want to change your name? Oh my goodness, yes, please. Please do it. I can't spell confirm either. I can't spell for nothing. There we go. All right, I think this is the last boom. 3, 2, 1, bam! All right, guys. Archimedes is now the name of this Rust account, and we're going to be bringing, hopefully, weekly episodes, updates on the base, and so look forward to it, guys. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you're not joined the Klaus family, which is featured right up there in the hashtag. And also, guys, if you are if you're loving this, please let me know. And also, if you want to see that 1 hour gob and chill, let me know in the comments as well. But anyway, that's it for me. I love each and every one of you, and thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Peace.